welcome to today's fan game development stream. I can see Sam over on Twitch and Sonic Channel over on YouTube. How yous doing? I hope you're having a good... What day is it? Friday, that's it. I'm not used to saying Friday. So this week, we're just going to continue creating Badniks like we were last week. Oh, wait, I need to click in the window, don't I? Where's my cursor? And hello, Third Bruno. How are you doing? So last week's work was creating this mouse. And now my invisible walls aren't there, but he still works. He's been given additional polish. No way, Third Bruno. There's got to be another reason why you took a day off. I'm not buying that 1 minute. I'm good too. Thank you. I feel like this is loud. Too loud already. Let me turn it down. Wow, it's already on 50%. Let's turn you down a notch. Yeah, that should do. 25. So yeah, additional polish has been given to this dude. You know, that animation didn't do that last week. Oh, and look at this. I've added now the arrows I was talking about to signify that you can possess an enemy. And he can now go up slopes as well. I love that. But that's not it. Because off stream, I added the next controllable... Whoops. I added the next controllable enemy for this area. And he was as easy as I said he was going to be last week. There we go. It's the butterflies from Mushroom Hill. They can fly in 8 directions and they can slowly increase the speed the longer you hold the button, but they have a maximum speed. Oh, I didn't know it was repeating that sound effect there. That's a bug I've got to fix. Lol. You took the day off for a doctor's appointment. That makes more sense. I'll buy that. I hope you're alright. So yeah, that's the 2 controllable Badniks for this area implemented. So we're going to move on to the last 2 Badniks now for this week. I guess I'll also show off... Well, I can't now. The Descent has now got everything it needs for it, and I'm starting to build the actual level design now. And it scares me having to build level design. Because you got to consider everything. You have to consider everything. It's a nightmare. Whoops. You shouldn't have the glitch dash here. I mean the glitch effect there. Not yet, anyway. What am I doing anyway? Okay. Let's stick some music on. Oh, did I close my... I closed my Surge script window. I had a window open. To remember, I can just click on the Discord server link again. Because I'm going to try something with creating this Badnik today. Oh, look at that. Metroid Prime 4 analyses are coming.
Devoted to the dough.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I get so many Papa John's ads. There is no Papa John's near me.
Switching to Vodafone full fiber broadband.
Hello,
As
Vector.
easy as that.
Go away, ads. I just want to listen to some music. Alright. Let's start coding. And hello, Vector. Did I already say hello to Vector? And hello, Sam. My game comes out before the Zelda movie? Here's a hoping. Yeah, definitely. 2027, this game should be a year old by then. Sonic Channel's asking how I am as well. I'm doing very well, thank you, Sonic Channel. I'm a bit, like, rushy today. Like, I could have done one more time to prepare for this. I literally had an hour. But I'm good. How are you? Thanks for asking. Did I put that on shuffle? Got this weird bug on my YouTube where if you shuffle the playlist, it won't shuffle. You have to unshuffle it and shuffle it again. Alright, so this is what I was looking at. Action offset. So you know how with the mouse last week, I had to manually tell the game where to put the mouse's tail? Apparently I don't need to do that if I just use this, but I don't know how to use it, so we're going to experiment with it today. The enemy I'm going to be creating is this. This guy from Metallic Madness. His saw is going to be a separate entity that spawned with the enemy. And then this... Well, can you guess what we're going to do when we control this Badnik? And can anybody recognize where this tile comes from? I should keep you open for reference. Vector says use Individuous or Piphead and you won't get ads. What are those? They're not they're not good names to remember if you ask me. Sam uses FreeTube. Vector says they're YouTube front ends. I'm just imagining a man dressed in a YouTube costume and looking at the front of him now. I don't know what that means. What's a front end? Yeah, Vector, I was goofing when I said piped like that. Oh dear. I'm not that dumb. Could you rephrase that question there, Sonic Channel? I don't quite understand what you mean there. Alright, so I need to open my Discord just very quickly and click on a link sent by the engine dev so that I can refer to action offset. Na 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 na. Alright, so this is when this vector is added to the position of the sprite, you'll get the position of the action spot. This is suitable to be used with transform.local position. Pardon me. And apparently this flips the sprite depending on the direction the object is facing as well, which is useful. I don't need to add any manual code if I can use this properly. FreeTube doesn't have a live chat feature. Swings and roundabouts in it, Sam. The body groove, you got to let the body groove. Does anybody remember that song? Okay, let's get a code, and so the first thing I need to do is just make the sprite. Let's copy and paste a previous enemy sprite. Do I already have something that spawns something? Yeah, let's copy the mouse because it's got the closest physics that I need. The mouse. I'm gonna call it a Sobug. I don't know what its actual name is in CD, but I'm sure someone out there will tell me. See you later, Sonic Channel. Thanks for saying hi. Take care of yourself. Damn typos. I should have changed all occurrences though. Never mind. Hello, delay. And hello, other delay, because delay's saying hello to delay. So there must be two delays here. You know what's weird? Funny delay. There's a delay that hangs out in Jizz streams now when he plays Dark Souls. I had to do a double take when I first saw the name. I need a third sprite as well. Have you worked it out yet? Oh, Vector's telling me how to pronounce invidious. I missed that. Alright, how big are you? He is 48 by 34. What a weird size. 48 by 34. What was it? Was it 48 by 34? But that's not the source rectangle. Double 34 is 68. You've got to let the body groove. You've got to let the body groove. You've got to let the body groove. What should I have the hotspot for this be? Because its wheel isn't touching the ground. How many pixels is its? That's just one pixel in it, so I'd usually half it. Half of 34 is give me a second. 15, 17. So then just add a pixel to 17, or take away one. I guess it's already what it needs to be, I think. It might be one up or one down it needs to be. I can't remember. I'll find out. Uh-oh. Delay's doing that man who eats dry pasta thing. Have you given yourself away there, Delay? I'm confused. Okay. Its animations are laid out the other way around here, so... Oh no, let's get rid of view. I said good day, sir. Is that alright? Yep. Saw bug saw. So I think you're 32 by 24. I'll have to double check. Yeah, 24 by 32. Did I get that coordinate right there? Let's double check. 48, 0. And again, I've done this wrong. The source rectangle is not that, but double 24 is 48. Pardon me. Yeah, do I just have a stopped animation and a moving animation? I need to double check something here. I need to look at another tile. Because I think I have to put their hotspot somewhere else. Let me double check. I'm just trying to think of something else that I've got. There's a brick, glitched tiles. Where are you? Nah, okay. It can be what it is. One second, I just need to go blow my nose. Mute myself, I'll be right back. Ooh, I like this part of the song. This is the music for The Descent, innit? The Tidal Tempest remix. Not Tidal Tempest, Tidal Plant and Rusty Ruin Saturn. All art this song. Alright, let's create the objects. I think the first thing I'll do is create this wooden block and get that out the way. I want to create it as its own entity as well, instead of creating it with the enemy. Let me copy and paste something very easy that I can use. I need a glitched object. Where are you? Is this not where I put them? Did I put them in glitch tiles? I did. I might as well put you here, even though you're not a glitch tile. I'm counting you as a tile that gets interacted with in a glitched state. So did I call it wooden or wood? Let's put you here for quick. Yeah, wooden. I think this is a remix of Titanic Monarch mashed up with... what's the haunted level in Sonic Heroes called? Mystic Mansion? This is not an object that's going to fade. This is an object that preferably is just going to get destroyed. you know, split off into chunks. So I'm gonna have to create chunks of the object as well. Split it into 4. I can worry about that later though. I just want it to be functional first. You know what? You can fade. For now. Nothing is going to happen on collision. The collider is just there for the saw to interact with and nothing else. You're not even going to have a glitch state. And you don't even have an animation to sync. You really are just a simple object. Let's just make sure that it works. Oh, and we're going to go to a different area now as well. Right, so is this the first time I've shown this place off on stream? The music here, the final music is not going to be this track because I want there to be some unity in the OST, if we can even call it an OST. I want to get another Neo Thunder X track for this level. So I've asked him, can he compose a song that would fit a hot area? And if not, if he can't do that, because he's doing some professional work right now, some commissioned work, which is cool. I've got some songs picked out that I can use. What did I just create? A wooden block, so it's going to be in W. Meow. Or is it? It should be here with the glitched things. Oh, there it is. I haven't done the right sprite. That's funny. That's funny. What have I got wrong? Oh yeah, the source rectangle is not right. What's the source rectangle? 64 by 36. I don't think I need to refer to this anymore, do I? 64 by 36. I always miss something. No bother vector. Crazy how you've got such bad internet. Yeah, here it is. It exists. Let's just put a bunch of them here for testing purposes. I'll also get rid of some of these. Is there a straight one? I feel like I need more tiles here. Look at this very limited set of tiles. I think these are all prototype scrap brown tiles. Alright. Yeah, their bricks are working just fine. Third Bruno has been wondering where that music has come from. You forgot where it came from. It's been in your head recently. That was Volcano Valley from Sonic 3D Genesis version. Otto, yeah, spotted a lobster. Hey, Otto, yeah. Where did you spot a lobster? Oh, right. Probably in the item roster, right? You probably saw another Sonic 2 remake enemies there, right? Yeah. I haven't took them out of the files yet. I should get rid of all the unnecessary things in this game, but I keep them to refer to them very easily, so I don't have to open another project. Alright, what am I doing now? To create the enemy itself. So where am I, purple? Oh no. Well, you know what? I'm just thinking, this is a new area, I need new enemy pipes, but for the purposes of today's stream, I'll just use an existing enemy pipe. The purple ones that we created last week. It faces that way, so you're gonna come out of a left one. Swabug. Let's actually create the enemy now. Show me an enemy. There we go. My mouse. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, na, 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 Does anybody else hear that tiny little bit of Stardust Speedway in Mystic Mansion like I do? Audia is excited to play Ashura someday. You gotta wait for a much more complete release. Is half the game not enough for you, Audia? I say half the game. What? It's probably not gonna be. That demo probably represents 35% of the final game, because it's not including, you know, dialogue, cutscenes, and features. But you can still play an awful lot of it. I'm hearing the average playthrough for people who actually complete it is, the demo is, for the first time playthrough, is about 3.5 hours to 4. Okay, I need the marker gets spawned on every enemy, the possessed marker. I do want a sensor on this, but I need the sensor to be where the saw is. Maybe I'll think about that later. Okay, we're not going to use sat left for it. You know how my mouse was like sometimes disappearing off a big jump and soft locking me? It's because it was too small. So sometimes it would phase through the ground, so I had to give it the sensor box here and make it, I think that is the right size. I haven't encountered any more soft locks since giving it that size, and that size can still fit in all the gaps. Let me think about its hitbox for a second. .38 by 30. I'll have to manually adjust these anchors and everything. Headache. Mechaboo? What does that mean? Oh, is that its name? From CD? I knew somebody would tell me the name of it. Third Bruno says, those are rather non-modular. You'd assemble things with smaller tiles personally. Well, when I took these tiles from Sonic Galaxy, I know what you mean. Let me show you an example of what you're probably talking about, and I used it for very important reasons. Grabber. Where's my grabber? Yeah, so to make this Badnik, this represents the back of it. This represents in front of it, so that goes over the player, so I had to have them separate for that reason. And then that's just the line that goes behind the wall at a different Z index. I did think about that for this sprite, but in the end I decided to just make the saw modular, because this horn was separate as well. But I thought, nah, it's not that big of a deal, I can just edit its hitbox. And edit the spot for this. Now that's, I might have to, oh god, okay. I wish I knew what I was doing with this. I'm gonna have to not use this today though, because I need two different spots, you see. So goodbye action offset, I don't need you, not today. I'll just manually change the position of the saw. Twice. You were referring to stage segments. When there are 256 by 256 size tiles, and there's so little of them. I've built, minus Celsius is made up completely of 256 by 256 tiles, and that went rather well, so I'm building the descent like that as well. But when it comes to that level, we'll see. I probably need to rethink those tiles completely. We don't need a sensor box for you because you're big. You're a big enemy. Do I need movement for that? Oh yeah, we do for when it comes out the pipe. We'll ignore the sounds for now. We're gonna have to go through the folder of Sonic 1 sounds to look for the saw sound effect. I wonder if anybody can tell me what number the saw sound effect in Sonic 1 sound test is. Yeah, it's gonna be left. Okay, I'll keep that the way it is. Alright, so this entire control state is where it's at. I'm gonna keep that, but I need to remove all references to the tail here. Actually, yeah, the tail can be called saw, because I'm gonna manually adjust the position of these. But I need to add another thing here, and that's to make the saw go down when the player presses down on the D-pad. And that's the only change I think I have to make here. Mouse saw, lol. Saw bug. You needed additional function. We're gonna set you down. Why has it got two vector 2 offsets? Ah. Or I think it needs 4 different offsets, you know, for when it's down and going the other way. I'll worry about that later because I need to get the... I'll keep that there anyway. That's just a rough guess. I'll change that later. Yeah, the scrap brains saws. You think it's B0? I can quickly check that. Pardon me. Okay, which one of you is my downloaded Sonic 1 sound effects from sound effect resource? B0. Is this going to be incredibly loud? Yes, it is. Is there a sound effect that lasts a smaller amount of time? You check the wiki? Alright. Let's commit the sin that delay doesn't like. Can add that here as well. We'll call it Buzz instead of Saw because I've already got a Saw reference there. Buzz equals sound samples like Tesco's. It's alright if it's a long sound effect. I can add some code to tell the sound effect to stop playing. This is coming out of a left-facing pipe. It's going to be a simple enemy that goes left and right. But also the Sonic CD enemy, it goes up and down sequentially, doesn't it? So maybe it's on a timer. We change, we keep everything the same, so create another, yeah, okay. Isn't the rhythm like up, down, once every second? I'll do 2 seconds to start with. We'll make him move slowly for now as well. Alright. I want to see the saw sensor. I want to see the collider. And is that the only other things? I think it is. What do you mean its hitbox is switched in the Taxman version? I guess I always thought, Third Bruno, that there was 2 saw sound effects in the original Sonic one. A quicker one and a faster one. But I guess they all just use the same sound effect. Pardon me. Alright, before I do anything more, I need to just make sure that the saw is a thing that works. I need to give it a hitbox that hurts the player. Do-do-do-do-do. I need to give this something. What do I have that hurts the player at the moment? What have I created lately? Labyrinth spikes? Where are you? There we go, that'll only hit the player if they're not exposed. How much damage do I want it to do? It's a late game enemy, so let's not make it... That's a bit much. I'll keep it 25 for now. I need to give it the collider as well. Oh, what's this? So this, if Neo, bless him, because he's busy, can't get round to composing a song for a fiery hot area, then I just change the background element and use this song instead. These 2 songs here. But where can I source some castle sprites? Some castle bricks. Yeah, what's this hitbox gonna be? It's 32 by, it's 24 by 32. By 30? No, 20 by 28. It needs a different Z index as well. You need to go behind. The enemy. What's your... Do you not have one? I want to see this collider as well. Alright, let's spawn the enemy and see what crash I get. Oh. Oh, nothing changes here yet. Okay. Okay, let's just see what the enemy looks like and see what needs changing. Up sensor 2. In 141. What have I done wrong here? Ah. That was to stop the mouse from being able to jump in tight spaces. We don't need that. One, 4, 5 up sensor. Yeah, you don't have one. That was to stop the player from escaping from the mouse when it's going through morph ball tunnels. Don't need you either. Oh my god, other collider. In the saw. Ah. Ah. Are we done with all the bugs now? Yeah, whatever. We'll still spawn you in Great Fahrenheit. Alright, time for another crash. I should probably put Sonic somewhere else. Didn't mean for that. Alright. Hey Wonder Woman, what's up? I hate when I do this. No! It's too late. God damn it. Sawbug saw doesn't exist. What? Did I not call it Sawbugs? Oh, it's not a capital. How are you, man? One tiny little typo like that. It makes the game explode. Your freezer has iced over, so all your food is likely needing to be binned. What does iced over mean? In my head, I'm thinking, has it been off and melted and then went back on? So all that meltedness is frozen? Have you lost power or something? Spawn. Alright, it spawns. And look at that. What needs changing? Well, it's hitbox. No, it's hot zone. Is that what it's called? So that it's on the ground properly. Its hitbox needs putting in a different place. But the saw, surprisingly, alright. Alright. Oh, well, that's surprising. So I can fix that issue with the hotspot here. 16 is not a good hotspot. Is it 0 or is it 34? Let's try that. I know it needs to be a pixel off. You've got no idea if you've lost power at any point. Is that how it happens though? It means that one of your shelves is a complete icebox. Just, wow. Yikes. I know I need to de-ice my own freezer. My top shelf has a layer of snow pretty much on the top. And you could fit a whole pizza box in that gap, so I need to get it off. Well, that's an even worse hot zone. Hot spot. But now we know. It should be 33. There we go. It's literally never been an issue for you. I reckon you'll have lost power at some point and you just don't know it. Alright, so now the saw's not looking so good. Now we can see the saw's position for what it actually is. Also, the saw was always moving. Saw.anim 0. Huh. It would seem that the engine has like... Because I've got no code in here that tells the sprite to be one way or the other. The engine has a set direction, so it looks like I need to just flip these, and that solves the problem of it being the wrong way. But that means I'll have to set the saws to different directions. That's crazy. So if I just do this... that fixes that problem. But yeah, we'll just rename you to set right and set left. Yeah, easy peasy. So now the next task will be to put the saw in the right spot when it's up. I broke the saw. Alright, you're now facing the right direction. Your hitbox needs moving a little bit. Or maybe is that just because... Also, that sensor. That sensor's the wrong kind. And in the wrong place. Okay, this... Hitbox. X and Y, so... If I make you just a bit smaller, would that solve the issue if you... And what was the other thing? Ah, yeah, the sensor. I need a sensor that is facing left. I need 2 sensors, actually. Where can I get a left and right sensor? From my fish. Where are you? Meow. Let's copy the left and right sensor here. What enemy was I working on? What did I call it? Sawbug. There we go. Let's get rid of the sensors completely and just call it left and right sensor. Okay. Let's try and make an estimated guess. I can adjust this later, but these are the side ones here. 16. How tall is it? And how tall is the saw? I'm gonna say 48 now as a guess, and then we can adjust that once the saw is behaving properly. Now let's have a look. Hey Oma Bruges, how you doing, man? How goes the coding? Oh, you know, all normal. As boring and as exciting as it can possibly be. How are you? How goes your day? We are making an enemy right now. We're making this buzzsaw from Sonic CD. And we're going to be able to possess him and hopefully break these wooden blocks. Okay, that'll do for a hitbox. It's funny how this enemy doesn't have any animation for his wheels turning. He just... Is this enemy got the wrong animation as well? His horn is down. His horn shouldn't be down. Actor anim equals 0, 0, and then, yeah, so this should be 0, 2. Right, let's put the saw in the right spot to begin with. Don't get too used to that music, Oma Bruges, it's only placeholder. Because it's using tiles from Scrap Brain, in the same way that Minus Celsius has a background from Scrap Brain. I want the 2 tracks to feature music by Neo Thunder X to have more, unity in the soundtrack. And because Neo Thunder X has some incredible compositions that are completely original. It'd be nice to showcase more of those, you know, because if people like Minus Celsius, they'll be like, oh, I wish he had more music in the game, and then they get to that level and be like, oh, more Neo Thunder X music. You doing alright? You had to catch up on some sleep you've been missing. Typical Oma Bruges, staying up late, not sleeping. I hope you caught up. Nothing better than good sleep. I had a good sleep in today, finally. I did wake up at 8, like my body clock has been doing all the time lately, but then I managed to go back to sleep for another hour and a half after that, which hasn't happened for a long time with me. Alright, let's actually put the saw. Give the saw a position. So I need to do that in the saw. X and Y. So set right is offset 2. So 0, that's why it's on the ground 0. So if we increase that to minus because it goes, if you want to go up, it's minus. If you want to go down, it's plus. If we do that minus, how big is the sprite? 38? No, 34. Let's see where the saw goes now, and we should make this number the opposite, equal number. You just sleeping badly? Heavy cat care at the moment? Hope your cat's alright. I've got dealing with similar nightmares with my ferrets. You know how I was supposed to take my ferret to the vet the other day? Oh, that's put the saw in a very different spot. Oh! Wow, that's nearly spot on the other side. What have I done wrong here? Have I changed the wrong number? It doesn't need to be the opposite one there. It's not minus, it can just be, I think. One of these is right and one of these is not right. Yeah. Because my ferret went into season, the vet, quite rightly, has refused to do her. Alright, so it is minus, like I thought. So she had a procedure cancelled yesterday, and I've been refunded the payment. That'll get processed in a week, and now I have to worry about getting my male ferret done now at a different vet, so that, you know, my female ferret doesn't die. Alright. That's funny. When it comes out the pipe, I should set it. You know, that's perfect. Don't you think? Or should it be just a little bit more off so that the blue... Oh, that's funny. So if not 34, maybe he's up by just 2 more pixels. We'll see what that looks like. Audia says this blend of sprites from different games kind of reminds you of the good old Lake Fepid fan games. Lake Fepid made a Metroidvania 2. Oh, that's too far up. Too far up. So what was it? Was it 34? So if we decrease it by 2 pixels instead. And when it comes out of the pipe, instead of set left, set right. Oh yeah, speaking of like a mix of different sprites, I remember when Sage happened. When it comes out the pipe, it's facing a different direction. Sega Bits covered this game's demo at Sage last year on their YouTube channel, and they talked about the mix of sprites from different games, but they said it works because it seems to be set in this virtual glitch core aesthetic. And I'm like, he gets it, he understands why I've decided to use existing sprites instead of just, you know, find an art style or something. Can I use the property of the pipe either facing left or right and use the proper side so it works both ways? I don't understand the question, Norma Bruges. I just need to change something in this state here. So what could that be? Movement. It's because of the way the standard sprite is facing. I see now. So with the way I've coded it, oh my god, it's just one thing after the other. I just need to do a simple actor dot, is it h flip equals true, and then turn that false. Here. I think everything should be right now. Come out of the pipe facing the right direction. The enemy was facing the right direction, but the saw wasn't. Are you actually now set left? I will get this right. Wait! Oh. Is that because it's just standard platformer.walk? You know what would just be easier is if I just spawned it out of a different pipe, because this is stupid. I'm fixing a problem that shouldn't even exist. Right, you're gonna come out of a different pipe because I'm tired. Maybe I do create some separate pipes for this area, just to ease my soul. Some drink came out of there. What does that word mean, Order? Yeah? Mimicating? 16-bit Sonic artwork is difficult on itself since every mainline game has a different art style. It is true that every mainline game has a different art style, so when you merge, you're probably trying to say when you're merging graphics from the different games, it's difficult because they all have a different look. Like if you want to take something from Sonic 3 and mix it with something from Sonic 2, you should probably look for a Sonic 3 tile that is shaded as flatly as possible, because Sonic 3 Knuckles tries to go for a lot of more realistic shading in its art style. Okay, what am I doing? Nothing here, that's why I'm confused. I want to create a brand new pipe. What colour should the pipes be for this area? Do I have red pipes yet? Red enemy pipes? Is that a thing? Oh yeah, the pipes in the first level are red, aren't they? Dun, 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 dun. Did I call them enemy pipes in their first iteration? Mario pipes? Yep, the first ones are red, so what's the opposite of red? Do I have yellow? Or can they just be like silver or something? Gold? Do I have orange? I don't think I've got... No, I do. I've got rusty ones, so probably not that. Just straight up silver. Cyan. Would cyan go well with these colours here. I mean, there is some blue in there. Ah, but I've got blue enemy pipes already. But cyan is different to blue, I guess. See, that's the colour I've got for -Celsius right now. Yeah, I don't think cyan is going to be an option that'll work. Dun, 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 dun. I've pretty much done every colour that's possible as well. So maybe I do go grey. Which isn't done here. Na, 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 na. Saturation. I mean, they look alright, don't they? Maybe it's a bit lighter they should be. Or maybe it's... Actually, I shouldn't touch that. Let's just make them grey for now, because metallic. Yeah, these are purely enemy spawning pipes, like from Super Metroid. And you see maybe 2 colours. Every pipe follows the 1 colour theme here, and it's 1 colour per level. I don't think I'd like to change that for the final level of the game. Or second final level of the game, depending on what am I doing? Order you decide to do the final 2 levels in. We'll just call these grey pipes. The GIMP, would you like a download thing? It appeared on that window there. I just need to make the sprite for those pipes. Yeah, well, brown, you tell me. I've got orangey brown, which is supposed to be like rusty for the descent, the water level. So I thought rusted brown, rusted orangey brown would be a good contrast to the green. Because some metals turn green when they oxidize as well. So we got green and brown as a... Doesn't that sound lovely and exciting as a colour scheme? This is crazy. I've got enemy pipes made for every level now, apart from the final level. But I'm thinking that level might not have enemy pipes and just standard enemies. scattered throughout the level. One-shot enemies that don't respawn. And that's for a very important reason. Anyway. This music has got me thinking about the end of the game. So it's coming out of a right one. Grey enemy pipe, right. Saw bug. Where are the purple enemy pipes? Purple, 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 purple. What came out of you initially? Alright. All that effort just to fix a problem that was created simply because of how the default things in the engine work. Na, 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 na. Sorry about this mix of music right now. Alright. Goodbye, you. Wow, have I really been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes already? Where is what I was working on? There it is. Okay, this should be the final thing I have to adjust for it coming out of the pipe. Are we ready for it to be fixed? My God. Come out. Yeah, everything works as intended. Celebrate. I need to flip the, you know, with the buzzsaw, when the, yeah, I need to flip that actor when it's facing the right direction there. Audio says bring the bongos. Can I bring the bongos? Does that exist on YouTube? Redeem bongo. Hey!
I love to play my bongos in the morning. I love to play my bongos in the morning. Everybody!
Thank you for head pats. Who did that? Oh, it was Omar Bruges. Oh, yeah, thank you. Haven't heard that in a while. I genuinely had to check what was being redeemed there. Okay, so right is the one that needs flipping. Fun set right. Actor dot h flip equals true. But then don't forget to have a, pardon me, false here. And if that works as well, I can go and add that to the mouse tail, so the mouse tail is facing the right direction when it gets flipped too. Yeah, that's changing directions now. Lovely. Yeah, let's add that to the mouse tail. Where is it facing to begin with? Set left. Audio, I forgot that you could redeem on YouTube as well. Don't tell anybody. It's crazy how, you know what's mad? You know, I've got the YouTube streams available, ad-free. And it's crazy how people don't just appear here and redeem the redeems. And the system doesn't get abused like that. What was I gonna check? Ah yes, the mousy mouse tail. Yeah, that mouse tail is now flipped as well. Cool. Alright, now time for the saw to go down, and it needs 2 different offsets for that. Walk with saw down. So your anim should be 1. Anim 1. We'll ignore the sound effect for now.
Introducing an award-winning from Rwanda. Voted 20
This ad, I get this ad all the time. I talk about it all the time.
Setting up the app is as easy as
Compiling a playlist.
Open an account today. It's only 6.6.
I get that advert so much. It's like the award-winning app for, I don't even know what it's advertising.
It's as easy as compiling a playlist.
Omabu says stream dying? Nope, no dropped frames here, sir. Oh wow, Omabu says this looks fun, and you'd love to give it a try at some point, but you don't really have a good vision for it again. Well, Omabu, you're not wrong, it is fun. It is fun to totally just experiment and play about with the code, because it's all risk-free as long as you're creating copies of stuff. Creating backups of your work. And it's not like if something goes wrong, then, you know, an explosion happens inside of your house. Just the game crashes, that's it. Find out what the crash is, how to fix it. And I wouldn't even say you need a good vision for a game. Maybe the vision would come to you when you're experimenting and playing with things, you know, like how Mario Maker doesn't give you everything, all the tools at first. So that you maximize your creativity with what you've got. Wow, Omabu says that your Twitch and YouTube were down for about a minute. That probably sounds like an internet problem. Yeah, like I said, no drop frames here. Audio heard a Underground Zone remix? Where did you hear an Underground Zone remix? I've never heard... Oh no, maybe I have heard that from Gems Collection. But I don't know the names of the individual songs from the Gems Collection. But those are some really good remixes. That's strange, your other tabs were fine. Crazy. Did anybody else? No, hang on, look. The session is new. Twitch did die. Why does it say I've got no drop frames then? I guess the stream died because a new session has been created on Twitch. I don't know how that happened. What was I gonna do anyway? Sorry, I got proper distracted there, didn't I? Problem. Because this just uses simple platformer behavior, I think I have to completely redo this, because it's just, I'm gonna have to specify platformer.walk right, platformer.walk left. This isn't gonna work because it's got the saw. If it were to go down as it is right now, how is the game supposed to know where to put the saw? Is it right or is it left? We don't know, because we haven't specified which direction the platformer is walking, so it's just doing the automatic default walk of start off to the right, go left. But this ain't gonna work. I actually need to create different states for walking here. But that's not gonna be too hard. Wonder Woman's gonna go take a nap. The exhaustion is exhausting. At least you finish work though, and you can take a nap. I'm gonna go refill my water before completely reworking this, so I'll be right back. Look at me just cracking on with it, not explaining what I'm doing. Alright, let's take these two. I wonder if Neo's sorted out his copyright strike system.
Well, here we are again,
Yet.
wondering, is this job right for me? Everyone gets it.
It's not even animated, this ad. This is how lazy adverts have gotten. Video editor, is this job even right for you? Well, I could... This remix was used in Ashura, but I hate this... I have to be honest, and I'm sorry Neo, but this start of this remix is so weak. And I hope the dude isn't insulted that I cut that out of the remix, but the actual boss remix that's using -Celsius starts, I think, at about 30 seconds. It starts at diddle-a-da, diddle-a-da, so I cut some of his... I hope he doesn't feel insulted that I cut some of his music up, but I thought it would feel better starting at a different point. I just thought I'd use that opportunity to explain myself there. This is where it starts. No, not yet. This is where the Ashura version starts. Now. Alright. Right ledge. Get rid of you. But then get rid of the right ones for left. Because you're never gonna touch a right ledge or right wall if you're walking to the left. Good remix though. Very good remix. I just suspect it's got a weak beginning because it's one of his earlier tracks in his library. Because like I look through Neo Thunder X's entire catalogue of remixes and original compositions to see what I think would fit for my Metroidvania. And that Sonic 2 remix is an earlier one. And some of his earlier work, well, you know what it is with your early stuff. Everybody's the same. He has improved loads since the start, and it's evident. The quality of this, for example, is just out of this world, I think. Alright, is that it fixed? Is it now gonna know to do stuff? God. This song's so good that I learned how to play the main melody on my keyboard. Why am I hearing alkaline bass? I wanted to check on my mouse. Hey Jay, that was you. How are you doing, man? I hope you're having a good day. But every 2 seconds he's not moving the position of his mouse. What have I done wrong? And how are you doing, Jay? I hope you're having a good Friday. Are you streaming today? Have I missed my chance to raid you? What have I done wrong? Walk right with saw down. I don't think... that's funny. That's funny. Funny. Alright. Okay. The test space I've given him is not enough for the timeout to work. So he's just changing direction and his saw is never going down. I need to give him more space. Ah dear. Let's just get rid of this platform. Give him some room to walk. Alright, saw go down. Walk of object doesn't exist. Okay, so the animation changed and the saw started moving, but the saw didn't move. Jizz in bed. Computer says no. Are you ill, bro? Well, that was that bug fix there, but what haven't I done? With saw down. Ah, I haven't told the saw to go down. Okay, so saw dot set. We're facing right, so right down. Dun, 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 dun. Set. Right. And then for this one, just set left down and set left. Saw dot set left down. Saw dot set left. Please work. Alright. Okay. What have I done wrong? State walk of object doesn't exist. I thought I fixed that. I can't see the word walk, so let's have a look. State walk left, we saw down. State walk left. Walk. Walk. There it is. How have I done that badly again? But yeah, that works apart from that little freeze there. So what I need to do is put the saw in the right position. So where would be a good spot for it to be? It needs to just be like in front of it. So it doesn't need to be minus. It's too low right now. So let's try minus 16. Let's see where minus 16 puts it. Thanks for the dead as well, Oma Rouge. Alright, it needs to be up a little bit more. It's fixed! No more freezes. He needs to go up a bit more, that's so. And he needs a sound effect. Oh shit, hello! And the sensor needs to go in a different spot too. And I think 2 seconds is too slow, isn't it? Yeah, the Mania one goes up and down faster, doesn't it? Okay, so the saw needs raising a little bit. It doesn't really move that far down, does it? Omabu says, in saw walk right with saw down, in timeout if... you've broke me, Omabush. In walk right with saw down, in timeout if Straight walk should be straight walk right. I'm sorry. That was horrible to read. Okay, so up a bit more. Let's try 24. Do you think it should hurt the player more if it's moving as well? How does if you touch the saw in Mania and CD, do you actually get hurt? Like if it's up or down? It should move forward a little bit as well, shouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, definitely needs to move forward. Forward and down. I think I'm gonna increase that timeout too. 2 seconds does seem too slow. I thought it would be though. Can I get rid of that? All that orange is hurting my brain. I'm thinking a 1.5 now. But that's not right. 1.5. Oma Bruce says that the cello in this remix is pretty killer. I agree, Oma Bruges. It's a fantastic remix. It's an incredible shame that I'm not going to use it in the final game. Right, it needs to go down a little bit. And out. So minus, let's see, if I add another, I'll try 36. I'm adding 16 to it for now. It might be too much. Now it's too far out. Lol. I was right, it is too much. But you know when Oma Bruce said this looks fun, right? The best way I can describe this is it's like make your own Mario Maker. Is how this feels to me. Make your own Mario Maker. Doesn't that just sound so appealing? Because Mario Maker was already a fantastic tool in game. And teaching device as well. And this is just Mario Maker. Except you get to make all of the objects and items that you put in the game. There's a reason why I chose this engine. Okay, it's still too far out. Or is it? That looks comical, but I like, there's something about that I like, that it's really far out. Those sensors need to go in a different spot for now. I put them 16 out as well. That's interesting. Let's take 8 off you, I think. Because the purpose of these sensors is to stop the player from moving when they're colliding with a solid object, aka a wall or a wooden block. We're getting so close. to having this work the way I want. One thing I should do now is add a thing in the hitbox of the saw to tell it to make the wooden block disappear. Where did I put that wooden block? So long ago now. Wooden block. In glitched tiles. Let's put you over here. Is there anything new I need to add to you? Just a disappear. I need to, add a function. Actually, I don't need any of that. Just state equals disappear. Do 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 do. Let's put some music back on. Just says, pity you can't make the saw roll away after you jump on them and destroy them. I could. Sounds like a pretty damn cool idea, Jay. Destroy the enemy. Because I want enemies that are more dangerous. That's a good idea, Jay. I'm gonna do that, so when you destroy this enemy, it'll spawn a saw hazard object. That'll be a private entity. And that saw can just bounce away depending on which way it was facing. I like it. If I don't get that done today, I can add that as a note. Just so I don't forget that, Jay, because that's such a good idea. That's the power of streaming these sessions, is I get to take in incredible ideas from the audience as well. Like, when I didn't know what to do with the bunny rabbit with splats, when he glitches, Delay told me, what if he bounces upside down on the ceiling? And I'm like, that's fucking genius, let's do it. Even though I didn't know how to do it at the time, we figured it out. So what did I want to do? I wanted to add a hitbox. Okay, what other things interact with things? Where's my glitch aura? There it is, easy reference. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about, because I'm not going to place these. I'm just thinking here, the way this is written out here is even if the enemy isn't in a glitched or controllable state, if it collides with a wooden block, it's going to get destroyed anyway. But I'm not going to design it so that any of the enemies that just walk about naturally are going to interact with them anyway. You're always going to have to control one and take it somewhere. And if this leads to issues, then I'll fix it. See, what we're asking the game here to do is call a function, and it has to match this here. That function is being called when it collides. So, just, it's control state now. We want the player to be able to control it. and make the thing go up and down. Have I added the sound effect? Yeah. Buzz. This is the bit that's in the song in Sonic Heroes. Do 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 do, and then it goes back to spooky music. Do 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 do. Can we make you just move slower for now? Oh shit, what have I done? Pardon me. So all this is fine. This is all fine. I just need to add a thing. For putting the saw down. So yeah, if I put it at the bottom, that will be the best, right? Okay, here we go. If player dot input dot button down, not pressed, down, aha! We've got the walk right stuff here. So I might need to copy and paste this a few times. I might need to, it depends on how this pans out, because it might be so I can't. The game's not going to recognize me holding down the same as left and right, so it might be possible that I can't move at the same time as putting the saw down. So what I'll have to do is create a couple more states saying if this button is held but not this button, and if this button is held but not this button, and if this button is held but not this button. Okay, if button down down, it's just the saw, right? Saw dot set. Ah, but which way? You see? Hang on a second. No. What if I just put it here? Oh shit. I didn't copy. Okay, let's try that. If player dot input dot put it within the states, within the movement stuff. Ha, it's the song. Alright, so wait, what? Oh no. Ah no. Ah, this is a nightmare. Okay. Did I take the mouse? Alright, it's okay. This is the disadvantage of copy and pasting other things. The leftover elements will confuse you. Alright, looks like Sam's off to go watch Ghosty Burp. What's she playing? Go have fun, Sam, and thanks for being here. Take care of yourself. Delay's back too, but not for long, because your dinner's almost ready. What are you having? Do I need this? I thought platform dot walk right and dot walk left already flipped the actor. We'll find out. Because it does in these states here, so why wouldn't it here? Alright. Pardon me. So dot set right down. So if within the same thing, so if the button, if down is being held down, the saw goes down and the buzzing starts playing, but within the same thing, if the button is released, the saw gets set back right? Yep. And buzz dot stop. Fingers crossed this works. I just need to do the same thing for right. Change you to left. Alright, let's see what goes wrong. What could possibly go wrong? Firstly, I need all of my relevant abilities here. So, let's pop a lightning power up. Where are you? Lightning item box. Let's pop you there. And that's how I get my abilities. I just pop into the first level, and then boom. Fully equipped. I've also added the push ability and... what other ability? Oh yeah, the wall jump to the first level. Alright, let's possess the enemy. Yeah, we are coding the glitch control now. Don't get off camera. Oh! I'm a dumbass. I'm an idiot. I forgot to add some functionality to glitch it. I just whacked my microphone there, sorry about that. Also, since it's such a dangerous enemy, why doesn't it drop a better collectible when it dies? What is it? Is it super collectible? Super collectible, mega collectible, that it goes in that order. Yeah, let's make you a super collectible, since you're a dangerous enemy. What else went wrong? So I need to add, here's some boss music here for Ashura. Come on, John. Yes, I need to make it glitch. So, where's my glitch aura? Is it just one word? Sawbug? And that's not it. To be able to actually possess it, you need the Thunder Shield as well. Thunder Shield at the back. Alright. Why does that sometimes happen? For some reason, I click on it. Yeah, like that. 9 times out of 10 that works, but 1 out of 10 times, instead, I'll just not be in the window and I'll just be pressing the button combination I need to get to this menu, and it'll turn out that my mouse is on a different window. I don't know how that happens sometimes, but there we go. Oh, I need to get my abilities. Alright, so yeah, movement is fine, jumping is fine, but this is the moment of truth. Ah! Okay, so it didn't go back up when I released the button, and it's not even work. Oh, it only works when I'm. That's funny. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do it the way I initially pitched, because this is already just not right. You can only do it when moving left and right, which is how I've coded it, you know? It's making sense. But I would like it to happen when you're not moving too. And I think he should jump a little. Yeah, he shouldn't jump so high. Okay, but here's the moment. Can he... Okay, he does. It works. It's functional. It just needs some polish. A lot of polish. And also, those sensors right now aren't doing their job. Do those sensors even line up? Let's double check. If those sensors don't line up with the saw being down, I need to change that. It actually does. They just need moving up a little. And yeah, the polish that would need adding would be obviously the wooden blocks turn into chunks when they get destroyed. Changing his movement rules. Where are you, Sawbug? There you are. He was even going the right direction, so have I got pointless code in the mouse sprite? Yeah. So why instead of this, it needs to say if player, you know, if, but then it needs to go and not. I need to do that, and then create states that say if the player is holding the button down but not holding right and not holding left, yada yada. But functionally everything works here. And what time is it? I've been streaming for what, like 2 hours now? 2 hours and 10 minutes. So you know what? There's one thing that I've done on stream that hasn't worked yet, and that's these sensors. So let's make these sensors work. I think will that move yous up? No, that moved you even more down. Alright, sensors. Okay, so functionally this all works, but if player input button released left, or yeah, I forgot to give the saw a different animation here as well. This would require, or would it? Okay. I'm just thinking in my head and then replying to myself out loud, don't mind me. Let's move you back by 2 pixels. Right? Because it was a bit sticky outy, by a bit too muchy. Yes. Okay. Or if left sensor dot status equals solid, and these should serve their function now, which is to stop if the saw is down and touching a block. And if this works, I will stop streaming for today and work on polishing this in my free time. Just as I did with the mouse. Dun 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 dun. But you should be the right sensor now. And what the effect I want this to create is, you know, when you hit the block, it should stop you from moving because it's a solid thing, and it, you know, if you were to bump into a big block with a saw that hasn't been destroyed yet, you would stop moving. Couldn't find the level there. Alright. Hey! Okay. Oh. Oh. That's funny. For some reason I can't move that way when touching that. Is that because that is in a different... That's gonna be... Oh, you can freeze them in midair? Funny. Okay. For some reason jumping lets that work again. Both of these are stopping me from moving, so I've got to put that somewhere else. Hey! That's just what I want! That's how I wanted it to feel. That's good. That is good. That functions the way I want it to. So now you can see how that can be used to progress in a Metroidvania. Oh, the wooden blocks are gone. Stuck on the level selection. The hardest challenge. Oh, I died. Did I collide with the Okay. When it's glitched, I think I should deactivate the collider on the saw as well, so that that doesn't happen. Also, it needs a different sound effect for moving. It can't use the mouse sound effect. It needs to animate as well. I forgot to give it an animation. I mean, I forgot to tell it to go to its animation when facing down. For some reason, it can't go down when facing that way. It refuses to go down. But it goes down when facing that way, just fine.
Notice me, senpai.
Notice me! You couldn't see the gameplay? Really? Has it frozen? Ah, it's done that thing. It's done that thing. Since I have to open it again. Oh, it's still frozen. Wow. How can I fix this? Studio mode. Because that's not my screen right now. It does this sometimes. The open search engine. When capturing it on OBS. Funny things can happen. There we go. It just freezes like that sometimes. Alright. Since I have to open it one more time, let's actually change something before going back into it. So let's make it animate when it goes down. Why are you not going down? This sensor stuff should go within here. Yeah, this has been coded a bit differently. Yeah, but the fact that this isn't inside this state is is why when both sensors are solid, I'm not moving. Left. So why is it not working when going right? Ah, duh, because I added that there. I forgot I did that as an example. Alright, so saw.anim if player.input button down, saw.anim 1. and also actor dot anim equals 1 as well, I think. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, opening it for the last time. Don't go bad on me now, OBS. Whoops. I need to get my power-ups. Alright. So what did I do? I made it animate this time. It's not animating. That's funny. So what I did had no effect at all. But like I say, it's probably because of the way I've done it. If I change the way that's all been scripted and have them all as separate if statements, I'm sure this is going to turn out just the way I want it to. But as a basic thing, as a proof of concept, he works for now, and I can just continue polishing him off stream. I wonder if oh god. I am stuck! Spawn another one. Don't touch the wall. Spawn another one. There we go. This can be our end screen. Oh yeah, the arm is coming down. It wasn't before. So the arm animation is changing. Just the saw is not animated. But yeah, I can change the way that this is written and improve this exponentially. This is fun. Cute. Alright. Studio mode. Elgato mode. And I'm just gonna fade myself away. Transition. Alright. So thank you, those of you who decided to join me today. Over on the YouTube side of things, that includes people like Otto, yeah? Sonic Channel and Power Guy, Delay, and Anime J Plays. Thank you for your idea there, Jay. I will implement the saw coming off as a hazard when this enemy is destroyed off stream. Great idea. Cheers for that one. Take care of yourself. And have a lovely day, everybody on YouTube, everybody on Twitch. Omar Bruce says, have a nice day. Why are you asking that as a question? Oh, is that because of Third Bruno's question mark as well? Alright, thank you to folks on Twitch like Third Bruno and Omar Bruce. Vector Seda, take care of yourself. Delay. Enjoy the rest of your day. You've actually got the rest of your day to enjoy, usually at the end of these streams. It's so late, but it's only 6:30 right now in the UK. I've got the rest of my night ahead of me. And so do you, so be productive. Take care of yourselves. Wonder Woman, she'd be napping right now. Take care of yourself, Sam. I hope you're having fun at Ghosty Burb stream. And I think that's everybody. Did I miss anybody's name? If I did, Anime J Players was here too. If I missed your name or you've just been lurking, I extend my thanks and farewell to you too. Have a lovely rest of your week. I'll see you next week for another Crate and Badniks stream. And I'll see you later.